wonderful. But the next one we're going to look at today is Ujima. And we got, let's say it again, Ujima.
Ujima.
We got Bennett Wjodinizeh is going to speak on Ujima. And I hope I pronounced that right, brother. I'm sure you'll correct me if not. And if I didn't, I apologize.
That's okay.
All right, so we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
On behalf of Positive African Images, I would like to thank the board members of Gary's Public Library, the staffs here, the community, as well as our future. My name is Bennett Wjodinizeh. I worked in this city and had lived here for almost more than 35 years, so I still have retained the accent because I normally go home at least 3 or 4 times in a year. It's a privilege to come here to speak about the one of the principles of Kwanzaa, which is Ujima. Ujima, as you can, I believe you have the paper there, is a collective work and responsibility. I've listened to several of my colleagues here, what they spoke, and they spoke what is really the key points. The first is responsibility. How many of us here has a home with children? Thank you. I'm from Nigeria. I came here when I was 25 years old. And today I lived here throughout my life. And I believe that if I could mention something that every one of us know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. In Nigeria, Africa as a whole, Africa is a continent, as we know, with about 52 countries there. The 53rd country was initiated about 10 years ago, and that is Eritrea. Eritrea is the 53rd country in Africa. Nigeria, I could tell you, has a more than 180-something million population, of which we have about 36 states with 592 counties, plus 215 languages. That is Nigeria alone. So when we talk about Africa, Africa is really a continent. Thank you. Now, coming back to speak about Ujima. Ujima is what we call collective work. Now, how many of us here will go to the store? I want to ask that question. You have a store managed by a black man. You have a store managed by a Hispanic. You have a store managed by a white person. And you have a store managed by others. When we want to spend money, we consider ourselves inferior. We call ourselves inferior to ourselves because we are going to patronize the other person. Even our merchandise may be the best, with less than 70% cheaper than the other person. We will go to the next to support that person. We are talking about collective. Now, I thank God that I have given me the opportunity to travel all the world, throughout the world. I'm saying the world. Only place that I haven't went is Russia. If you go to anywhere in the world, people there recognize themselves. You can see two brothers, two black persons live together, but you will go to your community here, a Hispanic person will come, get an abandoned house for nothing, fix it. The next time you will see about 20 of them. What do? They're able to work together. Their wives or their women cook. The men go out to work. And I can tell you, maybe only one person has the permit to work. And it becomes a mind burden. Charity begins at home. It's unfortunate that 90% of what is happening here, we make our children to be the head of the household. Still, the principles as well as the individual that plays the law gave it, do it other way. When we want to copy, we copy the wrong thing. Collective effort, responsibility. Over there, I have children. They know I'm coming here, and each one has responsibility. If my responsibility as a parent is to ensure that my children goes to school and learn. You walk along the street. I've been to so many communities, so many states. I would say our children, even the jail houses, I've been to visited their jail houses, that hence I relinquish my job in the office to see who or the family that the Lord can help me to at least help. If I can make the family happy and be able to help the family from having their child or children visit or become a merchandise of that housing unit that they build to house us, relinquishing our own rights, and we do not encourage ourselves. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Please, the time is too short to really continue. Again, I want to encourage every one of us. I'm here in the community. I work here in the community, or Lake County as a whole. And I thank God for that, giving me that privilege to do so. And I'm going to encourage our brothers. You see, I'm married. We are an African. The man, my wife's responsibility is to make sure my children are cared for. It is my responsibility as a man to provide for the children. It's not the other way around. It's not when the time is hard, or only time we say love is when we are just enjoying. Love goes around everywhere. Please, I encourage everyone from today on. At times, people say I take risks. Of course I do. When I drive around the community here, and I see some of my brothers with their pants down, hanging down, I will stop. I pull over, I say, please, that might cost you $25 ticket. Can you pull it up? And you look around. You have to be bold to do that. But you have to also be respectful. Without us being respectful to our children, the little ones, the least among us, how do we expect to be respected? Right. God bless you. Ujima.
Man, that was beautiful again. Give it up for our brother one more time.